James, a 1-1 draw this afternoon with Arbroath. Just your thoughts on the game, please.
Really, in terms of from a Dunfermline perspective, and I can only speak about that, we look flat from the start, and we can say about the changes in the team, and obviously that does affect you with the injuries and stuff. But no, we look pretty flat in the game. And at times you hear about coming up here in December, like everybody keeps asking me, but it's a perfect afternoon for football. Yeah, maybe the pitch is a bit heavy, but it's the same for Arbroath. I don't think you were paying into this game, it wasn't a great spectacle. Certainly nowhere near it, but like, credit to our team, they kept going, aided by the help of them getting a man sent off. But look, we kept at it. We showed that we were always going to keep going, and it looked like we weren't going to get anything out of the game. But very critical. That's the real big positive of today, is that we were critical last week of the set plays against, and I thought they were excellent. They put a lot of balls in your box, they cross at every opportunity, and they're effective from it. So we dealt with that pretty well, and then I think set plays we were comfortable. So that's a bonus for a young team as well to get back to that, because it's no easy when you do lose goals from set plays, particularly 2 in the one game. And then we score for one, a good goal for Whiting. So no, look, we've got the point. We'll get down the road and we'll assess the squad and get ready for next week.
You've always mentioned the kind of characteristics within the team, and one that we spoke about a lot last season was making sure that the team always grinded out results on days when maybe their performance levels didn't reach the standards that they know they can, and today was a prime example of that, believing right to the end that we can get something out of the game. And as you said, great to see Craig Whiting on the goal sheet again. Yeah,
as you can even, I think you can tell we're looking at Craig, he's been unwell, and credit to him, he's only trained really one day properly. Everything else has just been building himself up and getting him back into light training. So for him to come on and put in everything he had really, and he'll be drained, and we'll take care of him over the next couple of days. So no, delighted for him. And no, look, it is, and I'll start. I've not seen this one back, and obviously because it's just post-match, but we were miles better in my opinion performance-wise last week, and we came away for the game with nothing. And you're right, we dug in today when we weren't at our best in terms of performance. I mean, and we come away with a point. So that is a positive, and you need that in your team. It might turn out to be an important point as the season goes on. So we'll look at it that way. But no, it's hard to come out and criticise him because the performances have been that good, and probably the times we've stepped off it a little, we've been really punished. Partick Thistle and Raith Rovers are the two that spring to mind, and today at least we dug in and kept going. But like, it's disappointing. We wanted the 3 points, but we'll dust ourselves down, we'll analyse the game, and we'll take the point and get down the road.
A real positive from today must also be getting Rhys Breen back out onto the park in a full 90 minutes for him as well.
Yeah, and I thought he was excellent. It's again, he's trained pretty well. He's not had the minutes in his legs, and that's a tough pitch to go out and play 90 minutes in. And he was made to work as well, because they were testing our defenders early and throughout the game, if I'm honest. So delighted to have him back. Sam Fisher should be back to train at the start of the week. He's done a couple of days after the concussion protocol. Benedictus isn't too far away either. Delighted for Ben Summers coming back and getting on as well. So no, the squad is looking okay, and then we pick up another 2 injuries, but we'll need to assess that and see where we're at.
And just a final Christmas message for the fans that travelled in great numbers today as usual. Yeah,
and like they made loads of noise, and they got behind us, and they did help us at the end, particularly when they went down to 10 men, and it must have been a frustrating afternoon for them to watch. But like, they know they'll stick with us if we just keep trying and keep going, and that's what they want. So like, on behalf of myself, the staff, everyone connected with this football club, I hope they all have a fantastic Christmas, and apologies we couldn't send them down the road with the 3 points, but we'll get back to work and continue hopefully to keep making them proud.